Have you ever considered how your credit card spending habits might be influenced by psychological factors? This is not a question that pops into our minds often, is it? Yet it's an intriguing one. We use our credit cards every day, swiping away for groceries, online shopping, or that much-needed coffee on a Monday morning. But have we ever paused to think about what drives our spending habits? The connection between psychology and credit card spending is a topic that's both fascinating and pertinent. It's like a behind-the-scenes peek into our own minds. Understanding our spending habits and the psychology that fuels them can lead us to make smarter, more informed financial decisions. It's about gaining control over our finances, and by extension, our lives. So let's strip away the mystery, shall we? Let's delve into the world of credit card spending and the psychological factors that shape it. Today, we will delve into the fascinating world of the psychology behind credit card spending. Credit cards, by their very nature, can encourage spending. The psychology behind this phenomenon is fascinating, and it's largely due to what's known as the pain of paying. This concept refers to the discomfort or distress we feel when parting with our hard-earned money. Now, imagine you're at a fancy restaurant. You're about to order a decadent dessert that costs more than your main course. If you were paying in cash, you might feel a twinge of pain as you handed over those crisp bills. This is the pain of paying in action. But if you were to swipe a credit card instead, that pain is significantly lessened. Why? Because credit cards create a buffer between you and your money. They desensitize us to the act of spending, making it feel less real. It's like using a Band-Aid to cover a small cut. You know it's there, but you don't really feel it. Let's consider a case study. Meet Jane. Jane is a 30-something professional who, like many of us, enjoys shopping. When Jane uses cash, she's more mindful of her spending. She can literally see her wallet getting thinner with each purchase. But when Jane uses her credit card, she spends more freely. The pain of paying is almost non-existent because she doesn't physically see the money leaving her possession. Jane's story isn't unique. Studies have shown that people are likely to spend more when they use credit cards instead of cash. The ease and convenience of a simple card swipe can often overshadow the reality of the actual money being spent. This is not to say that credit cards are inherently bad. They can be incredibly useful tools when used responsibly. But understanding the psychology behind spending can help us make more informed decisions about when and how we use these tools. As we can see, the less tangible the payment method, the less real the money feels, leading to increased spending. We'll delve deeper into the allure of credit cards in the next scene, discussing the power of rewards. For now, it's worth remembering that the way we pay can affect how much we spend. Let's now look at another psychological aspect, the lure of rewards. Credit card companies have mastered the art of using rewards to motivate spending. They offer a myriad of enticing rewards from cashback to airline miles to points redeemable for goods or services. Why? Because it works. The promise of rewards can lead us to spend more than we would have otherwise. Let's consider the case of an individual we'll call Jane. Jane loves her credit card rewards program. She earns points for every dollar she spends, which she can exchange for various items or experiences. The more she spends, the more points she earns. It seems like a win-win situation, right? Not necessarily. Jane starts spending more to earn more rewards. She buys things she doesn't need, justifying her purchases with the idea of gaining points. It's easy to see how this can become a dangerous cycle. The allure of rewards can blind us to the fact that we're spending more money than we're actually earning in rewards. Let's break down the numbers. Jane spends $2,000 on her credit card to earn 2% cash back. That's $40 back in her pocket. But if she didn't make those unnecessary purchases, she'd still have the full $2,000. The rewards in this case don't outweigh the cost. This isn't to say that rewards programs are inherently bad. They can be beneficial if used wisely. If you're using your credit card for planned, budgeted purchases, those rewards can be a nice bonus. However, it's important to keep perspective. The rewards are a small percentage of what you're spending. They're not a reason to spend more, but a bonus for spending you were going to do anyway. Rewards can be beneficial, but remember, they are designed to encourage you to spend more. Don't let the allure of rewards lead you into overspending. Be smart about your credit card use. Make your spending decisions based on what you need and can afford, not on the rewards you could earn. Another psychological factor at play is the illusion of free money. It's a phenomenon that often goes unnoticed, but it holds a significant sway over our spending habits. When we swipe that shiny piece of plastic, it creates an illusion of wealth, a deceptive sense of financial freedom that can easily spiral into a towering mountain of debt. Let's delve into a case study. Meet Jane. Jane is a working professional and she just received her first credit card. She's thrilled by the sheer convenience of it. No need to carry around cash, no need to worry about the balance in her checking account. She can simply swipe her card and get what she wants. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But here's the catch. Jane starts to lose track of her spending. She begins to see her credit card not as a tool for convenience, but as an extension of her income. A dinner here, a shopping spree there, a vacation now and then, it all seems manageable. Until one day, Jane receives her credit card statement and is taken aback by the staggering amount she owes. This is a classic example of the illusion of free money. Jane fell into the trap of perceiving her credit limit as a boost to her income. She didn't see those swipes as debts accumulating, but as purchases made with her own money. The reality, however, is far from it. Credit cards can indeed be convenient, but it's important to remember that they're not a source of income. The money you spend on your credit card is not your money. It's borrowed money, and borrowed money always comes with a cost: the interest. When you swipe your card, you're essentially taking a loan that you'll have to repay. And if you fail to pay off your balance in full each month, you'll be hit with interest charges that can quickly add up. This can lead to a cycle of debt that can be hard to break free from. It's crucial to remember credit card money is not free money. It's borrowed money that you'll have to pay back. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, is another psychological aspect that influences our credit card spending. Imagine this. You're scrolling through your social media feed and you see a friend who just bought the latest smartphone. You think, I need to have that too. Or perhaps you're browsing online and you see a flash sale for a vacation package. You don't really need it, but the thought of missing such a deal is unbearable. That, my friends, is FOMO in action. FOMO is a powerful trigger that can lead us to make impulsive and sometimes unnecessary purchases. It's that nagging feeling that others are having rewarding experiences from which we're absent. We see, we desire, we buy. It's a cycle that's all too common in our consumerist society. Let's explore a case study. Take Jane, for instance. Jane is a financial enthusiast who prides herself on her disciplined budgeting. However, when her friends started flaunting their designer bags and high-end gadgets, Jane started feeling left out. She felt the need to keep up, to belong. So she started making purchases she wouldn't normally make just to feel included. Before she knew it, she was swiping her credit card left and right, accumulating a balance she couldn't comfortably pay off. This is where FOMO can lead us, to a slippery slope of debt and financial instability. It's not about the actual value or necessity of the items we buy, but rather the fear of being left out or left behind. It's the fear of missing out on the feeling of satisfaction, the thrill of the purchase, the sense of belonging. But here's the good news. We can control this. We can learn to recognize when FOMO is driving our spending habits. It's about taking a step back, evaluating our needs versus our wants, and making informed decisions. It's about understanding that it's okay to miss out on some things because there will always be more opportunities, more sales, more gadgets. It's essential to recognize when FOMO is driving our spending habits and take steps to control it. With a bit of self-awareness and discipline, we can indeed master our FOMO and our finances. Now that we've explored the psychological aspects of credit card spending, it's time to recap. We've journeyed together through the mind's labyrinth, delving into the psychology behind credit card spending. We've learned that the reduced pain of paying, the illusion of free money, the lure of rewards, and the fear of missing out all play a significant role in our spending habits. Let's revisit these points. With credit cards, the pain of paying is reduced. We swipe or tap, and the transaction is complete. No physical money changes hands. This detachment from the tangible reality of cash can make us spend more freely, often more than we can afford. Then, there's the illusion of free money. Credit cards can often feel like an extension of our wallets, a seemingly unlimited source of funds. But that money is not free. It's borrowed, and it needs to be paid back, often with interest. The power of rewards is another factor. Who doesn't love a good deal or a bonus? Credit card companies understand this and offer enticing reward programs. However, these rewards can sometimes lead us to spend more than we intended. Lastly, we discussed the fear of missing out, or FOMO. This powerful force can drive us to make impulsive purchases, driven by the desire to keep up with trends, friends, or even strangers on social media. Understanding these psychological factors is crucial in taking charge of our financial habits. When we recognize the tricks our minds can play on us, we can make more informed decisions. We can set budgets, stick to them, and avoid unnecessary debt. This knowledge is not meant to scare you away from credit cards. On the contrary, when used responsibly, credit cards can be a valuable financial tool. They can help build credit history, offer rewards and benefits, and provide a safety net in emergencies. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the psychology behind credit card spending, you can take control of your financial habits and make more informed decisions. Thank you for watching.